Guys, I suppose that start telling you what's going to happen soon. You all know that it's been raining quite a lot, and we've been talking about it. Peter's mentioned it a couple of times, that we're going to try and do some frogging. We're going to try and catch, or not necessarily catch, just to see some frogs. We're going to stop at a waterhole or a little pan just next to the road, and see if we can find any frogs. It's going to take a little bit of time, a couple of minutes, 5 minutes or just a little bit over 5 minutes to set it up, but we're going to try and set up next to a pan that we all know that when Rexon had that beautiful two rhino bulls the other day. So we're going to try and set up there and try and see, maybe we can find a couple of frogs, ID them, and have some fun. See, it's going to be really interesting to see what comes out. You know, a couple of drives ago on the second Big Five drive, which Rexon presented and Rob was on camera. Rexon had a really good laugh. He was actually, I just cut away from them, and I told him on the radio that I heard something like a young buffalo distress call, and what I actually did was I kept the radio close to the speakers in the SEC so that he can actually hear what I was hearing at the waterhole, because he was very far away. And Rexon literally broke out laughing, and he couldn't talk to me for a while because he really enjoyed that. It was actually a frog. A frog which I can't remember. We couldn't ID the frog. We don't know which frog exactly it was, but it was definitely a frog. And me and Rexon and the Waldo's crew decided to call that frog the young buffalo, or the buffalo frog. Rexon really enjoyed that. He still giving me not a hard time, but he still laughs at me sometimes whenever we talk about that. Something I'll remember for sure. Hopefully Rexon will always remember that in a couple of days to come, years to come. We'll maybe tell that one day to other people as well. That was really special. It was really funny. We're very close to the place we're gonna try and see the frogs. Toads, which is just a family within the frogs. And just gonna wait. It'll take a couple of minutes to set up. And when the sun is properly set, try and catch some frogs. I'll switch the another terrapin. Was that a frog? I think it's a terrapin. Guys, we're gonna quickly cut back to Gary Waterhole. It's going to, we're going to take a little bit of time, a couple of minutes just to set up. We have to set up some spotlights so that so that we can see properly what we're doing and we can see the frogs. And we'll cut back to Gary Waterhole now, and give us a couple of minutes, and then we'll see. Maybe we can find a frog or two. Enjoy, guys. So, yes, guys, this is really looking promising. I'm really excited. We've already spotted two frogs, two different, well, I can't really say different, but we've already spotted two frogs. And just check there, Rob, there's a terrapin now here. It's going to come up now. But, guys, I don't know if you can hear that. The way we're going to do this, we're going to try. You can hear that? That's one of the frogs calling. It's most probably a male frog. Each frog calls differently. They have different calls that they make, and each specific female actually only goes to her kind of male. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to listen to where the frogs are, and then I'm going to move on closely to where that is, and then I'm going to try and catch it and bring it back to the camera. So there's going to be little bit stages where it's going to be a little bit quiet. That's just only for listening, to listen where they are and point them. Really awesome, guys, seeing this at night. Well, let's do what we came here to do. Try and spot a frog. Rob, there's a frog sitting there on the edge. Can you see it?
You got your spot on it?
Yeah. It's very, very small. You can see its eye shining in the light there. I'm going to try and move a little bit closer so you can see it properly.
I've got it.
Got it, guys. Ooh. Had it, but had it just there for a second, but it slipped out of my hand. Very, very. I see a spider here as well. Try and get it again. Oh, got it. Guys, I'm no special on frogs yet. I don't really know how to, but I've got. Just don't hope it's going to jump out of my hand there. There we go, guys. Awesome.
Okay. Open your hand a bit.
Oh! Well, try and get it again. Okay, Rob, let's leave it here on the ground. If it stays there. Hopefully it stays there for a bit. First time we've done this, but
I've got him, he's full frame.
This is really awesome. I'm going to try and ID the frog. I've seen this frog a lot of times before, and it's moving off again. Okay, let's try and catch it again once more. Got it again. I'll come close to you, Rob. Just want to open this book here quickly.